It's Sunday. You know what that means. That's right. Time for another Sunday Night Wrestling chat. Of course, that's what was in the description. But yeah, let me get closer to the phone real quick. Let me put that on the screen. If I haven't, maybe I did. Yeah, there we go. Put that on the screen right now. So there we go. Sunday Night Wrestling chat live, and of course, streaming on two different channels, which are both mine. Well, one's co-owned by me, but if you're watching on the Revolution Out Cowboy channel, my main channel, or on RHC and JRP Live, which is the joint channel I share with my friend Josh, aka J Russell Productions. Haven't heard from him, so I don't know if he'll be joining me tonight. So if we do any joint streams, I'll have to get in contact with him. But normally when I post in Discord, I always hear from him, so he may not be on tonight. But anyways, guys, let me do one quick little thing here. I'm gonna put the chat overlay on so we can have that showing. So in case somebody comments. So there we go. Alright, says I have one viewer. And by the way, I'm having a little special treat for you guys. I'm going to have another moderator. It's one that you guys maybe seen other people's live streams, called Nightbot. And Nightbot's going to help me out with getting rid of, the crazy spam bots that like to join on, or people make alternate accounts and they repeat their comments over and over. But that's what I'll be doing here soon, just to, make sure that, we don't have those kind of people jumping on. So anyways, well, I'm going to wait a little bit to see who all joins in before I officially start talking about all the big news stories. Of course, one of them I didn't even include in the description because it just broke from the last couple of days about another former WWE superstar that we've been talking about for about the last 2 months that we jumped to AEW, and it might be confirmed to happen by the end of this month. Rumor, but boy, AEW. I mean, after All Out last Sunday with the two big debuts of Bryan Danielson, formerly known as Dan Bryan, WWE, and Adam Cole, baby. I mean, man, AEW is getting stacked. So, like I said, I'm gonna wait out for a few minutes before I start talking to see who all jumps on. But also, like I said, I'm gonna use Nightbot for when I need, Anyways, in fact, if you're new to the channel, and I'm gonna go by my live stream here real quick, as I'm watching on both my channels. I'll watch it both on the main channel here, Revolution on Cowboy, and the RC JRP channel. So yeah. So just hold on a moment, guys. So I'm gonna go by there. I'm hoping the audio's good. I'm just gonna watch them. It's hard to tell on this phone. This phone's kind of crappy. Unless I get like a pair of headphones or something. I mean, I do have Bluetooth headphones, and I was testing this earlier with Bluetooth headphones. I need to get a microphone for these that can hook up, that can use the Bluetooth, and then just use a aux cable that'll hook into these and hook into the microphone. That's my plan here in the future. Alright, so yeah, I'm just waiting a little bit. I should have made a Nightbot commands for when I'm doing this. And if you hear any meowing, it's my cat. Of course, I'm not using earbuds because I can't use earbuds with this when I have the Ethernet cable connected. Yeah, I hear my cat. I'm just watching it back on my phone. But yeah. I would do this in the living room normally, but I prefer not to. So anyways, I'm going to put in a Nightbot command for anybody that's new. So there we go. It should pop up in the live. Hopefully it'll pop up at some point. Where is Nightbot? How long? Is Nightbot even going to work? Is this... Okay, so did I just do Nightbot for nothing? There we go. It just takes so... You guys see it? You see over there, Nightbot. Or you might see in the live chat if you're watching live. So that's just for the heck of it. So I guess it takes about a few seconds before it pops up. So, alright, so Nightbot will be here also to help me out whenever my mods, which I only have 2 mods on the main channel, both JRO's Productions and also TN Coupon. I may have to add more mods in the future. And then over on the RHC and JRP channel, I only have just me and Josh as both his mods, along with both of us run the channel. But yeah, that'll change in the future. I might point some more people in the future to help mod these chats. So okay, I'm gonna cut that off. So hopefully the audio is good. Hope you guys can hear me well. I mean, this doesn't help me too much. But see who else jumps on before I start talking. I try to give it a good 10 minutes, cause yeah. So like I said, you see Nightbot there. I'll have to look at the Nightbot set to see how long it takes before Nightbot pops up in the chat. It seems like it took like maybe almost a minute before that popped up, if not longer. So it'll probably tell me in the live chat. And I can also do it on the other channel too. If I jump over to the RHC and JRP channel, I have like Nightbot commands for it as well, and also for RHC TCG when I do streams on that channel. So I have to make sure I don't get the two mixed up, depending on what channel I decide to watch my stream on. So I'm gonna turn the volume back down real quick. So I'm gonna put this on the screen real quick, and I'll probably put these back up again later once more people do jump on. So let's see. I'm going to put in RHC JRP Live. If you're already watching on that channel, cool. If not, then if you're watching here on my main channel, then, you know, if you can, hey, help me out. Okay, so it took, it does take a minute. So I'll have to check the Nightbot settings to make sure that, maybe it'll pop up a lot quicker. So here we go. It'll pop up in a minute. So I'll definitely check that in a little bit after I'm done streaming. Or I could check it now, but like I said, we're going to try again to the wrestling talk. Alright, so like I said, there you go. Nightbot and the chat overlay, or if you're watching down, of course, in the live chat. If you are watching, so far I'm my only viewer at the moment. Oh man, I feel so lonely right now. So like I said, very cool. And of course, whoever's modded, they can also use those commands too. So yeah. So I want to start talking, but I'm trying to wait to see who jumps on. That's why I always say, notification bell, click it. And also, in the future, I'm thinking about just live streaming on RHC and JRP Live if I want to test the algorithm out to see if you just devote a channel just to live streams, if you have better luck than just a channel that does both videos and live streams. But I'm waiting to see who all jumps on, because man, is everybody watching like football, or maybe watching? I want to say Ring of Honor's got preview on tonight. Man, I mean, if I had cable or satellite, or I guess however you watch Ring of Honor reviews, I probably would watch it, but not right now. I mean, maybe in the future. I don't know if it would have been better to go on earlier or to go on later, because I never know when people are going to be either home from work, or if you got the day off, if you're going to be home, or if you're going to be awake. That's the problem. Even when I put polls up, I don't have as many people answer them, and if a poll ends up in a tie, that doesn't help me. It doesn't help me at all. So I'm sorry, I'm just checking some stuff, see if the connection's still going good. I may have to turn the mic volume up or something. And I'm just looking down at the chat down here, that all the stuff I posted. So like I said, I'll start talking here soon, just to kind of, I guess, give my thoughts on this stuff, and you guys can go back and watch this later if you are watching the replay, obviously. If you don't, man, I mean, help me out, guys. Just help me out best you can. I mean, every like helps me, every comment, every share. Join the Discord always helps. All that helps me right now, because I'm really trying to build this channel up, and I want to make this more consistent. That's why I'll give you guys 2 streams a week, Thursday and Sundays. And I might change things up where I might do maybe 2 Thursday streams a month, and we'll do here on this channel basically, and then I'll do maybe 1 Thursday stream for the RHC TCG channel and 1 for the JR RHC and JRP Live channel, where Josh and I will do some reaction streams. Cause I just have to get in touch with him about these. Like I said, he's probably in bed. That's probably why I haven't heard from him. Because otherwise, he's always would. I mean, that or he's probably out doing stuff. From what I heard, I guess they're not in lockdown anymore where he lives, so he might be out doing some, railroad chasing videos, you know. And hey, that's cool. I mean, that's one of his passions, just like I like my Pokemon cards. So hey, if that's what he's out doing that, then more power to him. But anyways, I'm just waiting to see who all jumps on here. Like I said, people might be watching football. I don't. I think it's the Rams and the Bears, which probably means John Patel, being a Bears fan, is probably watching that game right now. But hey, John, if you want to come on and join me and chat for a few minutes about what's going on, cool. If not, understandable. And I'll try to catch you on the next stream. Of course, my team, the Baltimore Ravens, they don't play till tomorrow night. So yeah, go Ravens. We don't, like I said, don't play till tomorrow against the Raiders on Monday Night Football. So I'll be at work when that game's on. But even then, I don't have cable, so I'll miss the game regardless. But still, go Ravens. I know that's not related to wrestling, but like I said, now it's football season. It kind of makes it tough to get some people to come on here and watch unless you don't care about football. Yeah. So I'm just waiting to see if anybody pops on. I'll try to, I guess, keep track of when I guess, talk about each story so I can put little things in the, description or whatnot. I'll keep a track of the time of when I start talking about each wrestling news story. And, I gotta use my phone, so that means I gotta scroll down. You guys will see my fingers sometimes get on the screen. But other than that, I mean, okay. I'm trying to think. I don't have a script. I just do this all just on the top of my head, but also I know what I'm going to talk about. So I think I'm about to start talking about the first story, and this is a big one, so let me go to the captions. Right here. If it pops up. Sometimes it doesn't pop up. Alright, so you guys see it. And keep in mind, this is only speculation at this point. Kevin Owens, or real name Kevin Steen, could be All Elite in 2022, as his WWE contract will be ended in January. And a little tweet he posted, and then he deleted it, pretty much confirmed people's speculation he may go to AEW and join up with some old stablemates of his that are part of the Elite, the Young Bucks and Adam Cole. As I guess, this is what I never knew because I didn't pay attention to Pro Wrestling Guerrilla or much of what Steen did before WWE. I did a little bit of Ring of Honor. I mean, I was aware of Kevin Steen and Ring of Honor, but they had a group called Mount Rushmore. So, yeah. And people are smart. People knew those were the coordinates because he just basically typed in some numbers and people did their little research to find out what those numbers meant. And like, oh, okay. And these people, they knew about his old stable. So, man, that tells you, man, that the smart marks, they know. So, he could be going. And I think he's teased before he wanted to leave WWE. I mean, this is not the first time. I think he's been unhappy with WWE for the last 2-3 years now. The last big program he had was against Kofi Kingston for the WWE Championship back in 2019, where he pretended to be face with the New Day and then ended up turning his back on them, and then, well, yeah. And then for that, who remembers when he was Universal Champion, when he won the belt after, had to be vacated by the first champion, Finn Balor, which also we'll talk about that. I didn't put that as a subject for the video, but we're going to talk about everything that happened this week. I've got 4 news captions on here. I should have made more, but yeah, how about when he was Universal Champion, had a decent run with the Universal title, then lost it to Goldberg at WrestleMania. Not even WrestleMania, it was at Fastlane, because Goldberg was going to lose the belt to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Yeah. I mean, I can't blame Kevin Owens / Steen for being frustrated. Before he went to WWE in 2015, he used to post regularly on his Kevin Steen YouTube channel. He tweeted out a video from that recently on Twitter. I don't know if he's since deleted that as well, but that's more hints he may leave. And keep in mind, Adam Cole played the system pretty well, just like Jon Moxley did several years before him. The fact that WWE didn't even know Adam Cole was going to AEW, how he was still on their website, until the next day after All Out, when they finally moved into the alumni section. But Owens is already, hinting he's going to leave. So WWE, they better play hard if they want to keep Kevin Owens. So they can, of course, not use him, because that's WWE for you. I mean, man. And people talk about a lot of ex-WWE people being there in AEW, yes, but also a lot of ex-Ring of Honor guys. I mean, come on. Some of your founding members were in Ring of Honor. I mean, yeah, they got a lot of other talents. I mean, and AEW's trying to build more homegrown talent. They're getting there. The company's only been around for 2 years now. Give them time. AEW needs to have, like, their own performance center. Even though Tony Khan basically said, like, their live events and Dynamite and Rampages, that's their performance center. So, I think AEW just wants to build up, new talent from the indie scene. Which is cool, because WWE don't want to do it anymore. Apparently, with NXT relaunching this week with its new logo, the Acid Trip finger paint logo, whatever you want to call that, yeah. And Kevin Owens was somebody who was booked pretty strongly when he first debuted in WWE when he was on NXT. In fact, making the main roster call-up while still being NXT champion. Do it before Karrion Kross. Which, yeah, let's not even talk about Karrion Kross. So we've already talked enough about that. But Kevin Owens, could he be all elite in 2022? Well, it's looking possible. And if he goes to AEW, I hope better things for him. For now, we still got at least another 4 months of him in WWE. I guess he wasn't booked on SmackDown this past Friday. I mean, we haven't seen much of him as of late, so it might be the better jump for him. Maybe go back to Ring of Honor. There's lots of possibilities of KO. We'll just have to wait and see. So that's story number 1. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to pay attention to everything I'm going to do here, so let me just make that off screen. So next big story we're going to talk about, once again related to AEW, but also relates to WWE and just wrestling in general. The PWI 500 for 2021 revealed, and yes, Kenny Omega, his second time ever being number 1. Roman Reigns comes in at number 2, a very close number 1. I would say he probably was close to number 1. I don't even think he's ever been number 1, because I think Rollins has been number 1. I'm trying to think of everybody that's been number 1 in the PWI 500. There's been a lot of WWE and AEW guys and TNA and New Japan and all that. Omega to be number 1 again. I think the last time was 2019. I think Rollins was number 1 in 2020. I'd have to go look at a complete list. Because I usually try to get the PWI 500 every year. At least I try to. But anyways, while the full 500, I don't know if it's been revealed yet, because you'll have to wait till the magazine comes out if anyone still buys the magazine, or if you have like a digital subscription on your tablet or smartphone. But anyways, the top 10 for sure, and you got a good mixture of WWE, AEW. You got some Japanese wrestlers like from New Japan and probably wherever else you can think of, and also one Impact Wrestling guy is in the list. So number 10, Rich Swan, former Impact Wrestling champion, the guy who lost to Kenny Omega before Omega dropped the belt to Christian Cage. So cool to see an Impact guy make it to the top 10. So I definitely mean some for Impact. Number 9, Shingo Takagi, which I think he's in New Japan. I'm not as familiar with him, but I've heard the name before. And then somebody else who used to be in New Japan, but we all know is in WWE currently, Finn Balor, which, by the way, the Demon's back, so I still want the Demon versus the Fiend, but we're not getting that because of Bray Wyatt, who, as we're going to mention in our story here soon, may not go back to WWE ever again, but that's story for our time. Okay, number 7, Will Ospreay. Of course, Will Ospreay, the current IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. At least I believe he still is. I don't think he's dropped the belt yet. He was out on injury for a while, but I think he's back now. So, okay. So cool. We got another New Japan guy, and somebody who's a big star in the UK because that's where he's from. So, all right. Number 6. Hey, my boy John Moxley. I'm fine with him not being number 1. I mean, he's been strong. I mean, yeah, he hasn't been world champion now for almost a year, but he's had some good feuds, and recently been feuding with a lot of New Japan guys. He originally had that match with Minoru Suzuki, and then before that, and then he also had the who was the other match he had with Satoshi Kojima. That was the match he had it all out. So they're basically having all the IWGP guys, New Japan guys, I should say, going after him. But yeah, John Mox number 6. And then you get Kota Ibushi number 5, the guy who unified the IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Championships into the IWGP World Heavyweight Title. So he's number 5. And of course, Kenny Omega's Golden Lover tag partners, and so that's cool. Number 4, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre has been maybe a little strong. I don't know, his feuds have been a little bit hit and miss as of late. But, I mean, I guess number 4 is decent. Now, the man who he did feud with is on this list. Somebody who couldn't take the belt back from, Bobby Lashley. Well, of course, after the Miz took the belt off him, and then Miz lost the belt to Bobby Lashley. But, Bobby Lashley number 3, I guess Lashley's been a fairly strong WWE champion, even if he's on a brand that's kind of been a little bit of a joke. I mean, Raw's decent. Not as good as SmackDown, but alright. I mean, I guess Bobby Lashley's alright, number 3. I mean, probably the highest he's been on the PWF 500 probably since, he's been wrestling. Then I already mentioned number 2 and number 1, Reigns, and then of course Omega is number 1, which it's kind of debatable. I mean, Omega does deserve to be number 1, especially with him being AEW, but does that mean he should be number 1? Because I don't know, Roman Reigns, I feel like he could have been number 1 on this list. He's been probably the only thing worth watching on SmackDown. Not to say SmackDown hasn't really been bad, but let me bring something up. If you guys haven't heard, there was supposed to be a match on SmackDown that involved like Zelina Vega, Carmella, Liv Morgan, and I can't remember who else was in the match, and they cut the match from the show, which Zelina Vega was not happy because her father died on 9/11, and she wanted to come out and honor her father. She had this cool Naruto-inspired gear. She posted a tweet showing the gear, and it said, "Never mind." Which, yeah, that sucks. And the only women's segment they had, I guess, was the Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair contract signing. So, yeah, definitely think when it comes to women's wrestling, you got better women's wrestling in AEW. Hell, even Raw is still featuring more of their women as of late than SmackDown. And I'm not too excited for Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And I like Alexa Bliss, but I'm done for being the female Fiend. I mean, if you're not going to have the actual Fiends in the company, and once again, we'll get that story here in a little bit, unless you're going to give us a Lily finally. Unless you finally found somebody to play the role of Lily, I'm done with this whole Alexa Bliss and Lily crap. But that's a story for another time, so I'm going to go down. I'm going to take this off. So this one, man, with all this stuff going off NXT as of late, and this guy, Triple H right here, as you can read on the screen, had a cardiac event, currently recovering from surgery he had recently. Man, and I didn't even know about this until somebody posted in my Discord. Game Dude 2 posted about it, and he let us all know, and I was like, wow, I was unaware of this. But apparently, it wasn't a heart attack. It was just some heart condition that I'm guessing he had a physical or something, or he just wasn't feeling well, and he went to the hospital, and that's how they, were able to deal with it. So, thankfully, Triple H is recovering from it. It could have been worse, and apparently, if you think back to wrestlers like Brian Pillman, who died from an undiagnosed heart condition, and they say it's genetic, so Triple H could have got it from somebody in his family. And keep in mind, the guy is 52 years old, so something like this could be life-threatening. So if Triple H didn't deal with it sooner, who really knows what could have happened? Especially if, say, Triple H were to wrestle again. He's like 52 years old, as I mentioned. So if he were to go in the ring and all of a sudden collapse, I mean, that would have been real bad. And then people want to bring up Vince McMahon, saying, "Oh, Vince McMahon brought this on because of what's going on with NXT." Like, no, you cannot blame Vince. If this is a genetic heart condition, it's something that could have been passed down from anyone in Triple H's family on his mother's or father's side. Who really knows? And I'm just glad that they dealt with it sooner rather than later. I mean, yeah, it means he probably might be staying away from NXT for a while, but he'll probably be running it from, like, home, maybe. Because keep in mind, Vince and Bruce Pritchard to be exact, I guess are only going to be involved with the main event for NXT, not so much the overall booking for the brand. So Triple H will still be involved even if he won't be there in person. But, man, just hoping the best for Triple H right now. Hopefully he and Vince don't get into it. Don't stress him out too much. As NXT starts a new era with a new logo, new arena design, everything. And with the way they want to book, more homegrown talents, not so much indie talents. We've already talked about it enough here on this channel, but yeah. Anyways, just glad Triple H's doing alright. I even posted on Twitter well wishes to him as well as Stephanie, his wife, and then of course their 3 children. Hoping the best for them right now. Triple H, of course, has always been one of my all-time favorites. So definitely glad he's alright. And hey, if he does have that one more match, then cool. If not, well, hopefully he can still be around to, one, run NXT, and two, eventually get this company, the WWE, off his father's hands. Which I also heard another story, which I didn't put here in any captions, that, yeah, Vince McMahon wants to return to TV, be an on-air character again. At 76 years old, we already got one old man who has to be on TV a lot. He's Joe Biden. We don't need to see another old man on TV. Joe Biden, the president, by the way, but that has nothing to do with WWE. But yeah, I feel like once you get past a certain age, you need to retire. Yeah, unless you have good mental clarity. No, no, we don't need you, Vince. I'm sorry. Alright, so, last story. Nobody jump in and join me, but anyways, I'm going to take this off screen. Let him in. Bray Wyatt's AEW debut confirmed. So, of course, he's going by the name Wyndham, because that's his real name. His real name is Wyndham Rotunda, so he may be going to AEW a lot sooner than we all think. Apparently, by the end of this month, September 29th, from what I've read, and people are saying, wait, he has a 90-day no-compete clause. He might not be able to pop up in another promotion like AEW until almost before Halloween. So, the fact that that's been leaked out online, if it's true, would definitely be something. Will he still be able to use the Fiend character? Because, keep in mind, he's the one that came up with the Fiend, not WWE. He can't use the Bray Wyatt name anymore, and, that's fine, try to get further from it. And also, here's what makes it significant. Apparently, this episode of Dynamite will be in Rochester, New York, which is the hometown of his former Wyatt family stablemate, the late Jonathan Huber, a.k.a. Brody Lee, a.k.a. Luke Harper from his time in WWE. So there might be a rumor that maybe the former Bray Wyatt will be the leader of the Dark Order, which would definitely be something. In fact, T and Couponer, if you're watching, I think you might have mentioned this or asked, saying, what if Bray Wyatt becomes the leader of the Dark Order? So you might have been honest. I'm sure you're not the only one, but and with all the problems the Dark Order's been having as of late, since they haven't had a leader since Brody's passing last year, for Brody's former leader from his time in WWE, that would be something. But we'll just have to wait and see. Man, if it does happen. So that's about all I have to talk about that I can think of. As I wait to see if anyone jumps on, I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer. I'm not going to do probably any longer than an hour, so let me take that off real quick. So, yeah. As always, I do appreciate everybody does join, so let me put some stuff on here. I'm going to once again do some Nightbot commands. I need to check something. I'm going to go buy the Nightbot site and see why that stuff's taking longer than maybe a few seconds to pop up on the screen. which is very cool. If you do live chats, use Nightbot. It will definitely help you out, especially if any spammers like to jump on and spam comments that look offensive or annoying, and yeah. So I'm just waiting to see if anyone will jump on, but alrighty. I just need to go check out my Nightbot settings. I haven't got any notifications of anybody in the live chat yet, so like I said, hey, I'll stay on for a bit longer. Otherwise, you guys can watch a replay of everything I had talked about. But I want to make this a regular thing where you guys join me. I mean, I want to stream more. I just need the people to watch. I'm just checking out the commands. But anyways, let's see. I need to look and see if there's a delay of how long. Okay, there's a cooldown. Okay, so it doesn't say when it'll pop up. I guess it takes a minute. I guess maybe because there's people chatting, it'll pop up anyway in a minute after being posted. But yeah, I'm just checking all that real quick. So like I said, if I'm watching on my main channel, I can post that. You know, I can post the commands in the chat for you guys. But once again, it's only for the mods. If you're not a moderator, you try to use the chat, it's gonna not let you use it. So nothing personal. It's just to promote my channel. But anyways, yeah, let me just do this real quick. I gotta remember my own Nightbot commands. I was just there. So, all right. So, of course, I got the subscribe on the screen at the RHC JRP Live. Of course, if you're not already following me, of course, all this stuff's always in the description too. But say if you're watching on your TV, you know, you may not remember to grab your phone or something or get on your computer. So, yeah. But I also like having Nightbot because it helps me out so much when people don't want to read the description of your video and they just want to go click the link directly. So, alright, so yeah. So, like, for example, I can put Twitter commands, and like I said, you'll see it first pop up in the live chat, and then it'll take a minute after I've done that for it to pop up. Like, I don't know if that's just maybe a delay in a minute, or like I said, because I could have a lot of people commenting. Of course, not at the moment, but so I'm just waiting to see when the Nightbot command pops. I think it just, like I said, it takes a minute. Or I could say I could post. Yep, see, there you go. It'll pop up in the live chat. So there you go. Yeah. I'm just. I just like having these options, especially if, hey, if I ever do get big and I decide to start selling merch or something. Like, or Instagram. If you guys ever want to follow my Instagram whenever I maybe do post pics or something. If I get new figures. Oh, it seems like it pops up a lot faster now. Maybe there was a delay. Okay, that was a lot faster than it was earlier. Interesting. Or, of course, Discord. If you guys ever want to join me on screen as a guest and chat with me. Well, it's popping up a lot faster here. It was taking like a minute. So there's a little bit of a delay. Maybe it's my internet. I don't know. Alright. Looks like it popped up. Alright, cool. Alright. So as you guys see, links, of course, Discord, Instagram, Twitter was just on there. Of course, yeah, at RevHell Cowboy if you follow me on either Twitter or Instagram. I was thinking about doing one for Facebook, but Facebook has kind of come a lost cause, unfortunately. I hate to say that. Even with the RHCTCG Facebook page, you know, for the other channel, it's just, yeah. But I'm seeing how much longer I'm going to stay on before I do jump off of here. Looks like the stream is so far going well. I'm hoping the audio hasn't crapped out or anything. And like I said, my plan is to get a microphone at some point and use these so I can hear, so I don't have to be close to my phone to hear. But yeah, I don't know if I can go. I can be on for 2 hours, guys. So at least in the comment section, if you're watching the replay, feel free to comment about everything I talked about. Give me your opinions. If you're not watching live, because this has probably been one of the Kind of weaker turnouts I've had in a while. I'm not gonna be mad. It's YouTube. I'm a small channel. With the Revolution Cowboy channel for sure, and then of course RHC and JRP Live only has 9 subscribers because it's still a new channel. I mean, we got a ways to go with building that channel up. So I understand it may be hard to get people to jump on. I just do what I can to hopefully promote my channel. That's why I do community posts. I'm thinking about once of these days putting up a poll asking people, okay, how many of you are subscribed to my channel? And they'll say, oh, yep, add subscriber. And then the other option would be, oh, I forgot I was subscribed. But even then, I'm kind of wonder how many of you are just be joking with me. Be like, oh, no, I know I'm subscribed to you. Like, oh, you do? Then why'd you hit that other option? But no, all seriousness. Yeah, I'm going to give it over 20 minutes. See if anybody jumps on. And if nobody's on before 9 o'clock my time, that's 10 Eastern, 8 o'clock, and that'd be 8 o'clock Mountain Time, 7 o'clock Pacific, because, man, will I be back on later? I don't know. Maybe. And we can talk about this stuff again. We can call it a part 2. Remember almost 2 weeks ago when I did that Thursday night live stream, because I was trying out my Ethernet cable attachment for the first time, and then I thought, oh, I can charge my phone. That didn't work. It did not charge my phone at all. And then by the time my phone's to 0, I wasn't realizing it. And then I get kicked off on stream. And if Josh weren't there to keep you guys informed, you guys would see nothing but a blank screen, like basically the background. That's all you guys would see. I'd be kind of embarrassed if somebody comes and tunes to the stream and you don't see either myself or Josh there. So of course Josh would leave and I would come back on later, let you guys know I'm gonna try again on that night for another stream, and then we had a good decent stream after I learned my lesson to make sure my phone's always charged, and then then I could stream, and then once it starts getting low on battery, stop streaming. But I am looking for a laptop. I may try to get one, whether it be one I buy outright or maybe a rent to own. I don't trust so much buying online unless it's new, because I always look for refurbished, but I heard that refurbished laptops or refurbished anything kind of be a little, you just don't really ever know if it's going to work like it should. But I do want a laptop or even a tablet, so then I don't have to use this phone. That the phone I'm using currently could be the one I use to be able to look stuff up or type on, because this phone's kind of slow. At least this phone I could type a little faster with. But yeah, I mean, at least the Nightbot commands help. All I gotta do is just type in one word with the exclamation point next to it, and then I can have that stuff on the screen. Yeah, just like I said, I'm waiting, guys. I just ran out of things to talk about. I mean, I already mentioned all the stories I could probably talk about that probably are big for the week. Of course, Thursday, I will try to be back on for another Thursday throwback. But I'm hoping that the same thing don't happen that happened last time, where my voice started, it wasn't that it was cutting out, it was the microphone was cut out on my phone. And I was really wondering why Josh couldn't hear me, because I was like, the volume wasn't turned down too low on previous streams, and then I go back and watch it, I'm like, wow. I thought it was only the Wi-Fi that did that to me, but I guess it's just the speakerphone on my phone in general does that. Or I must have had a real bad connection, because, the internet's still unstable at times. Man. No viewers, and like I said, this is on 2 channels. On the main channel, and on REC JRP Live. That's why I want to build up both channels so you guys can join us. In fact, see if there's any likes or anything, man. Like, this is kind of made me a little sad. I'm not gonna get too sad or anything, but come on, guys, where are you at? Because I don't know if I want to start early, if I want to start late. I'm like, man, I advertise my Discord all the time. It's like, man, guys. So far, when it comes to the other channel, RC and JRP Live, no likes there. And then has anyone liked it on here on the main channel? Oh, wow! breaking news. We might have to end this with a banger. It's not good news, but hold on, just I think I can add this real quick. Oh shoot, sorry, my bad, guys. Hold on, just a moment. That might have closed me out almost. Let me see. I'm gonna start typing. Hopefully this doesn't interfere with the stream. So I'm gonna watch myself back on my phone and see what happens. So hold on, guys. Bear with me. If you might have seen this on your YouTube feeds, I could have added this stuff, I guess, as I'm going. In fact, let me do this. Let's see, I'm not even gonna say it. Okay. Let's put that on the screen real quick. So yeah, you see it now. Breaking news. That's the title. Samoa Joe vacates NXT Championship due to injury. Man, because a video just popped up in my subscription feed from Pro Wrestling Unlimited that showed that. I was like, oh wow, I gotta look this up real quick. Breaking news, guys. Breaking news before I can even jump off of here. Because I said I was gonna jump off at 9 o'clock my time. Wow, I gotta look this up real quick. So, this is going to change things. Could this be kayfabe? Could this be legit? I mean, let's look this up real quick. So, let me do this real quick. Let me find all the news. Alright, I'm going with the Bleacher Report. That's one article I can go with. I'm going to read this verbatim best I can. So Samoa Joe announces he's relinquishing, or vacated, because I can't say relinquish, I could say it, but NXT Championship after suffered injury. Samoa Joe's third reign as NXT Champion has come to an end. Joe announced on Sunday he is relinquishing the title belt due to undisclosed injuries. That will leave him unavailable for a brief, yet still undeterminable. I can't amount of time. I can't speak sometimes. I'm a little dyslexic. I'll admit that. So of course I mentioned the 40-year-old defeating Karrion Kross at NXT 36 to capture the championship. So yeah. So this Tuesday on NXT, Samoa Joe vacates the NXT championship. Wow. Due to undisclosed injuries. So, and there's even a video on Twitter, on Joe's Twitter. I'll have to play that. Hold on.
I'm NXT Champion Samoa Joe. Upon my recent return, my goals were very simple. I sought to ensure the respect and integrity due to both NXT.
I'm pretty sure I won't get in trouble if this was YouTube. But yeah.
I sought to ensure that everybody understood that the needs of one individual will never outstrip the sum of the brand. Today,
I wish I had screen share.
Stand on those principles.
I know Josh does, but he's not here.
Recently, WWE Medical has informed me that due to certain injuries, they would like to have me step away from the ring for a brief, yet still indeterminate amount of time. I realize that this week we are on the cusp of a new NXT. We are on the brink of a new era.
Yeah, of course.
I realize of course. That era deserves a fighting champion. That's why it makes this very difficult decision very easy to make. Effective immediately, I relinquish the NXT Championship. Best of luck to those who will vie for it. My sincerest condolences to whoever wins. As I will be along shortly to recollect what's mine.
Of course. Okay, so there you guys go. This just broke in the last hour. Wow. Samoa Joe vacates the NXT Championship due to undisclosed injuries that will leave him out for a brief time. Wow. I had to post that. I thought I was about to leave without any big news, but as I just mentioned earlier, NXT will be starting a new era with the new logo, new arena, I guess a new feel, and I guess there'll be a new champion. So, kayfabe, probably. Now, keep in mind, yes, Joe has had a series of injuries. He is 42, and I mean, shoot, he was out for the longest time, doing commentary before WWE let him go for a while, and then brought him back so he could be William Regal's enforcer, and then have him go up. Then eventually went back to being a wrestler, going after Karrion Kross for the NXT Championship. So, interesting. So yeah, when I saw that, I was going to check my video real quick so I could just see if there was any viewers, likes, anything like that, and then that pops up in my subscription feed. Not that video entirely, because that was a Twitter video, but still, the fact that already breaking news: Samoa Joe relinquishes, vacates, whatever you want to say, forfeits, whatever you want to say, the NXT Championship. Wow. So that's definitely something. I mean, it's kind of a shame nobody was here to join me for that news. So if you're watching the replay, yeah, you were definitely going to stick around to the end. I'll have to put in the comments, stick around to the end for my reaction to some big news. I mean, I might have to post in this Discord too here soon, actually. I'll do that after I'm done here because it's a lot faster if I'm doing a Discord on this phone that I'm streaming with versus this one where it can kind of take a while. But yeah, that's how you start a new era of NXT. Hmm. Who do y'all think? Who do you think will be the next NXT champion? They have yet to announce the brackets or tournament. Like, next takeover would usually be before or after Survivor Series. Uh, Takeover War Games coming up November. Will we have the champion before then? Because they're not going to do almost 2 month tournament and leave us without champion for a while. I mean, I would assume they would try to have a champion within the next few weeks. I don't know. I'll be interested to see what happens. So I'm just doing the rounds real quick. So that kind of diverted my attention away from my own video. As I was going to check to see if I got any likes or anything on this current stream. Like I said, the RC and TCG channel, not yet. While this one, so far... Man, you guys are missing out on a stream. I mean... Alright, it sounded like I was echoing a little bit, so I don't know if my audio is messing up or not, but... Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch this later, but guys, I'm about to wrap it up. Of course, I'll put stuff on the screen. You guys have already technically seen this stuff on the screen, but yeah. Wow. Of course, like I said, Twitter and Instagram. Follow me there at RevHellCowboy. Of course, it's already on the screen with the bot, but of course, join my Discord. And, well, that's really about it, guys. I'm about to wrap up here, so... Yeah, I'm going to put that on the screen real quick. If anybody does jump on, cool. If not, I hope to see you guys Thursday for my ECW One Night Stand 2005 watch along. And then maybe another Sunday Night Wrestling Chat next Sunday. And keep in mind, Extreme Rules is coming up the Sunday after that. So, only when it's a pay-per-view, I won't do a Sunday Night Wrestling Chat because we'll do our Wrestling Chat in the pay-per-view discussion, obviously, when we watch the pay-per-view. But, yeah, wow. Samoa Joe vacated the NXT Championship due to injuries. Whether or not they're legit, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm sure it could be kayfabe. They've done it before where a wrestler can be injured, but it's not serious, but they'll make it look serious, or it's just, I guess, a way to get a new NXT champion. Because I guess they can't, besides somebody that I guess could beat Joe, but I don't know. This is WWE4. This definitely smells like Vince McMahon's booking, because I think Triple H at least would try to build somebody up to take the belt off Joe, whether it be at NXT War Games or another NXT event. I don't know. I don't know if it's kayfabe. If it is legit, then I wish the best of, I wish well wishes basically to Samoa Joe and his recovery. But Yeah, like I said, I have feeling it's definitely got to be kayfabe, just because they're saying it's undisclosed and yeah, brief. I don't know, but I'm about to wrap it up here. Oh, Josh, you're coming on a little late. Oh man, you just woke up. So yeah, big news tonight, dude. In fact, let me put this on the screen real quick one more time for everybody that did not catch the news. Yeah, where did I put it? Yeah, did it jump on the screen? No, it did not. Yeah, breaking news right there. So yeah, Samoa Joe vacates NXT Championship due to injury. So Josh, I might stay on for you, dude, if you're willing to jump on. If not, cool. Hey, we'll try to schedule stream again some other time. Um, okay, dude, that's all right. Then I'm not gonna make you come on. It's just I'm glad you're here to chat with me. But yeah, you see that breaking news, right? I mean, already I was talking about, of course, Kevin Owens possibly leaving. We talked about that on my ECW stream. Triple H has had his cardiac event recently. I talked about that. Um, Bray Wyatt possibly going to be debuting AEW at the end of this month. And the PWI 500, which, yeah, this is all stuff that's been mentioned in the Discord, but I'll definitely have to post a link in the Discord to the breaking news with Samoa Joe vacating the NXT Championship. Like I said, that's definitely big. Yeah, Josh, I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. I'm thinking it's kayfabe. For those of you who don't know what kayfabe means not real, because that's what wrestling's all about. You know, especially with new NXT starting up this Tuesday. So, yeah. So, like I said, I'm about to wrap up here soon. But you also notice I had Discord bot on the screen, so I'm once again going to put the commands on for everybody that does watch later. But yeah, just... In fact, you already see them on the screen anyway, but I'll probably put the JRP RT1. Yeah, so... Yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to see on Tuesday what the injuries are supposedly. So, okay, so I see Josh, you're watching on the other channel, aren't you? Yeah, because I'm checking the chat on my main channel, and okay, huh. So I'm going to go back over here by the RC and JRP live channel. Because I also have commands I'll use for that channel if we do like singular streams. Yep, I got Nightbot. I got Nightbot on all three of the channels that I'm running. So I would suggest, hey, if you ever, I don't know if you've used Nightbot before, but if you do, cool. But yeah. Yeah, I see. I had to hop by the channel real quick, the RCJRP channel. Which, once again, people, if you guys have done it, so like I said, I do have bots, up the Nightbot on that channel too. So, like, for example, I'm going to do it in the live chat there. Because I also have separate commands for RC and JRP Live, and then separate commands for the Revolutionary Cowboy channel, and also for REC TCG. So you'll see this command pop up. See right there, popped up in the chat for the REC and JRP channel. In fact, I made some other commands I'm going to show you real quick. Yeah, on the joint channel. Like, for example, I'm trying to remember. It's like, here's one I'm posting right now in the live chat. Trying to make sure I post the right one. On the RC and JRP channel. Hopefully that should be the right command. If not, I'll double check. It also seems like it takes a minute sometimes. So it may take a while for it to pop up the actual command. I hope it'll be right. It just... I had to copy down all the commands to make sure I remember what they all were for each channel, so I don't... I mean, subscribe, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. So hold on, let me see something. I'm kind of screwing around right now before I wrap things up, but I just gotta make sure I got all the right commands, because Nightbot's taking a while to pop up in our command, the RC JRP channel. Let's see, yeah, RC main, that is one of the commands. I think. Or maybe that's the RCTCG. Oh, okay, I put in the wrong command. That was on the RCTCG command. Hold on, I put in the wrong command. It was already. I got it. Hold on. I confused my commands, so that's my bad. Like, for example, I'm going to put in. This is what I meant to put in. That's the wrong command. I was thinking the one I've used for my RC TCG channel for the RC main. Like, here we go. This will be the right one. It'll just take like a minute, sometimes quicker. Like I said, if you guys are watching RC JRP, this is one of the commands that'll pop up on that channel. So it'll be right this time, I hope. I just have to make sure not to get my commands confused. Yep, alright, it popped up. Alright, cool. And yes, I also made ones for your channel, Josh, so people that are watching the RC JRP live show, or even on any of the channels, they'll know. Like, here we go. Like I said, it sometimes can take upwards to a minute, or sometimes quicker. It just depends. And then trying to remember every command. Let's see. I want to say I'm just checking every command I did. I made just to make sure. Okay. Yep. Okay. They all have to subscribe at the end. All right. Now, so you'll see the description from Nightbot. Yeah, definitely cool stuff. Whenever it pops up the right command, like Nightbot, come on, I put in the right command this time. I thought I did. Oh boy. Like I said, I'm still trying to get used to this. I might have to tweak the commands at some point. Yeah, it hasn't popped up the full commands yet, or the full thing that Nightbot's supposed to say once I pop it in. Maybe let's I put the wrong thing on there. So I put RHCTCG subscribe, so it's like, let's see, let me make sure real quick. I'm just kind of killing time here, I guess. Just before I wrap, I just wanted to show Josh everything, so yeah. Yeah, it's RHCTCG subscribe. Unless I supposed to subscribe wrong. Nightbot's taking its time to pop up the command. Man, Nightbot, what's going on? Did I spell subscribe right, or did I spell it wrong? Damn. No, I spelled it right. Huh, weird. Okay, well, like I said, I don't know. Huh. Weird. It's not popping up the... Well, like I said, I was just trying to see if I get it to work. Nightbot May doesn't always want to work like I want it to, but yeah, it's not popping up the thing I told it to say. I spelled subscribe right. Oh well. That's bots for you. They don't always do the stuff you want them to do, so they'll probably pop up late, I guess. But yeah, I'm about to wrap it up here, guys. I'm gonna put this on the screen real quick once again. Thanks for watching. Josh, thanks for joining in, even if it was towards the end. If I would have known, I mean, I would still go on live regardless. It's just kind of getting harder. Yeah, Nightbot can sometimes work, he says. Yeah. Oh well, I'll have to tweak those and I'll change them up later, so maybe they'll work when I want them to. It could be kind of a delay or something, I guess. I mean, it seemed like it worked the first few times, but yeah. But yeah, that's about to be it, guys. I'm about to wrap it up here. If you guys are watching the replay, we'll try to do this again next Sunday. And also, like I said, Thursday for my ECW One Night Stand 2006 watch along. And hopefully in the future I'm gonna try to get some stuff that'll help me out. I've got my Bluetooth headphones. I did test it out earlier that these do work with Ethernet cable. They will not mess up my reception, so the quality won't crap out like it would when I use my Wi-Fi. But I do need to get a microphone, so I might get a Bluetooth microphone, and then I'll get a cord that I can plug into the headphones into the microphone, so I'll be able to hear what's going on. So that's my plan for future live streams until I get a laptop. I am considering trying to get a laptop here in the future, just so I can actually have better, better live streams. I don't have to always use my phone. But one more time, I'm just gonna maybe Nightbot said it's done. It's done for the night or something because it's not one of used to my commands. So I'm gonna put Discord in one last time because why not? Okay, maybe Nightbot's kind of give me the finger for the rest of the night. Okay, there it goes. All right, it worked there. I see it pop up the live chat. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to tweak uh, the commands for the other two channels, RCTCG and then J Retro Game, and I'll fix those up later. But yeah, it seems like it worked fine there. But yeah, it's kind of a delay on here on the live chat on the yeah, because it pops up there. Huh, weird. Alright, well, you guys see it in the live chat if you're watching on the Revolution Cowboy channel. If you're not watching there, if you're watching on JRP Live, I mean, I guess I could. Alright, well, anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm running out of things to talk about. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. Josh, thanks for joining in. Hopefully, we can still talk on Thursday and still chat every now and then on the computer. Hope you get to feeling better, dude. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Rock on. Keep collecting. Stay safe. And hopefully Nightbot will work a little better for me next time for the other commands. But yeah, that's it, guys.